What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're looking at Portillos, ticker symbol PTLO. We're going to be looking, this is a viewer requested video. So just to remind everybody, I've got the smartest audience, all 45 of you guys who watch on a weekly basis. So this stock is $5.33. We need to determine, is this stock going to be slowing down? It has been on a major downtrend, and we need to figure out where this stock deserves to be and if the company is reversing. So that is first and foremost after looking at this chart right in front of us. The market cap is 402 million, which is great. They do almost 1 billion in sales, 732 million. Amazing. They are profitable. They have about 20 million in cash. They do have $567 million in debt. Gross margins are actually pretty high for a fast casual food establishment. Typically, margins on restaurants, etc., are pretty low. Shares outstanding 71 million, which is good. Anything under 100 million does sound appealing to swing traders. There is going to be volatility, which is nice for the up and the downside. There is quite a bit of shorting going on as well, 16%. The quick ratio is a 0.22, meaning that if they closed all of their restaurants tomorrow, they would not be able to pay off all of their debts, notes, loans, IOUs, not IOWs. So yeah, another COVID situation would be less than ideal, but let's go on to the next slide. Looking at the daily chart here, it just reflects what we've been looking at. Consistent downtrend. The stock has been just kind of fading the 20 SMA. We can see it's might be hard to see on your end, but the candle is literally kissing the 20 SMA as of last Friday. So it is potentially consolidating in this $5 range. Looking at the monthly again, just been a steady downtrend. It is attempting to stay above the 20 SMA. So it is a very important month for Portillo's. Check and make sure and see if the stock is going to stay above the 20 on the weekly chart. Because if it does not, that only means one thing. Looking at our monthly chart here, it is down 90% since the highs. What we're going to see eventually here is not a god. Oh, my head was in the way the whole time right there. The stock's eventually going to come up and try and test the this purple line right here. You can see it. It's going to break up, fell through, came and tested it, fell through, tested it again, fell through, tested it. It's just like whoop. So it's going to be testing the 20 SMA eventually again, but the company needs to improve, which we'll see if their revenues, profits, and margins are growing or if they're shrinking. Looking at their market cap, sales, income, cash, debt, shares outstanding, my target price for Portillo's is $2.84. Not including the market cap. The market cap is not involved unless the stock is over, or I'm sorry, the market cap is over 1 billion. This helps me find companies that are severely undervalued, and Portillo's, I'll give them that. I'm not including half a billion in market cap, which does significantly impact the stock. However, I'm sticking true to my calculation here. If it's not over 1 billion in market cap, it's not going to be included, therefore, thus making the stock look like it needs to go down. That's just my opinion only. That does not, this is just entertainment, so don't get too upset here. What we do see, institutions and hedge funds have been fading this slowly over time. You can go to fintel.io and then type in PTLO to get this data. Insiders do own 4%, which is not much. We do want to see much higher ownership, but again, it just depends on how the company was structured. So it looked like there was some positive insider purchasing, which is fantastic. Institutions, it does show that there were 78% as the old data. The new data is 85%. So we might see, excuse me, we might see this tick up, this bar right here tick up slowly, but tomato, tomato, it just takes time. So continue to watch the stock. Um, I'm on the sidelines for now on this one. Looking at my thesis here, it is in a very bullish wedge pattern, which means the stock could get as high as $6.12 to $9.31, in my opinion. If you just outline this with me here, you got the top of your wedge here, you've got the bottom of your wedge on this candle, touching this candle, touching this candle, touching all these candles. So it's in this very tight confined space, and typically sometimes what happens is it'll rocket upwards or it'll rocket downwards. So what we need to validate is if the company is moving in the right direction. Again, the area, the apex of opportunity is dependent on this wedge. I think there's still more room to the. I don't think the stock has consolidated much. It has been consolidating in this area right here, but it has been fighting with the 20 SMA. And let's just go ahead and open Thinkorswim, or I'm sorry, not Thinkorswim. Finviz here. You guys cannot see it, but now you can. Okay. So again, what we're exactly where we're just looking at. 1 second. Okay. It is a little bit richer looking at our forward PEs. Our quick ratio is uncomfortably low for my appetito. Okay, so on a quarterly basis, Q2 25, 16 million, 17 million, 19 million. That is absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry, that's their cash. That's not their profits. Revenue, 188, 181, 185. Kind of all over the place. 37 million profit, 29 million, 32 million. Net income, it's positive, but it's a little bit all over the place as well. Gross margins, 19, 16, 17. Not bad at all. Adding about 3 to 4 million shares per quarter. Let's see. Let's just see if they're going to be adding more shares on purpose. So they're expected to increase their outstanding shares by 7% per year over the next 3 years through 2028. The projected dilution is linked to the company's aggressive expansion strategy to fund new restaurant development, despite the recently slowing same restaurant sales. Show, yeah, more shares outstanding. They're being aggressive. I like it a lot. But I think we need to see the sales kind of back it up a little bit, in my opinion. I don't want to see them closing sales as they're opening new ones. I don't know, it's just messy. They got to do what they got to do though. Like if they got to close poor performing restaurants, then they have to. Okay, on an annualized basis, 710, 732. That's good. It's growing. Profitability went down from 2024 to 2025. That is not good. Very, very interesting here. Let's now look at Thinkorswim just very quickly. I want to show you guys why I came to what I came to. All right. So, I mean, here's the wedge pattern I was talking about, the top of the wedge, bottom of the wedge. Doesn't get more precise than that. My price targets for support were based off of these different areas of support and resistance. I also looked on the weekly chart to help me chart this because there's so little candle candle data from this last several years. So that is why that has happened. But We'll see what happens. It got as low as $4.41. What do analysts have this target price at? $6.55. So yeah, we will see what happens. Earnings per share this year negative, next year positive. So it's all kind of up in the air. I'm on the sidelines for sure. I do not like the quick ratio. I do not like, I don't like this pattern either. The trend is your friend until the end. I don't think we're at the end. They're still growing while sales are not growing. I don't know. Earnings per share is going down. We'll see. Sales past 3 years, 7%, 9%. So we'll see. This one is up to you. It is in the Russell 2000. So if you do want to invest in 2000 stocks and not just Portillo's individually, that is an option for you. Just Google Russell 2000 Vanguard. It might be right here too. No, VTW. They're right here. Vanguard Russell 2000. Perfect. Perfect timing. And here you don't have the same volatility as owning one stock. You've got 2000 stocks here. So this is something to consider if you are wanting exposure to Portillo's without the volatility and the sleepless nights. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. It's been a busy week for everybody here. So take it easy and I'll see you in the next one.